just here, man.
Yo, what up YouTube? It's Bless My Gun, aka Pork and Cheese. Today I'm bringing you some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. Yep, some COD Ghost gameplay. This is some crank gameplay. Today I wanted to talk about is my opinion on COD Ghost, like a review, pros and cons. First things first, I'm gonna knock out the campaign. Just like any other Call of Duty campaign, it takes about 6 hours to beat on normal. Could be 10 on veteran, as I recommend playing on veteran. The story was good, but left me kind of empty at times with the repetitive, crazy action sequences at times. Like they drifted away from the story and had a couple of father and son cheesy moments. But don't want to spoil anything, but the campaign wasn't so bad. So we're moving on to the multiplayer. The pros are the first thing I noticed was the hit detection was really great. I didn't feel much lag comp. The visuals as far as graphics were really good. Some of the best I've seen in Call of Duty to date. I got to see the PS4 version compared to the PS3, but the PS3 version is still really solid. The next is the character customization. I think it's really good. From the 20 plus perks to being able to fully customize your soldier's appearance, from face mask, headgear, clothing, patches, even a background for your calling card, gun camos were nice. Just annoying challenges to get gold, and a solid set of guns with newly added marksman rifles. And wanted to add a side note, I love how they took out most of the camper's equipment, the tac insert, the bouncing Betty, the claymores, the chalk charges, all that garbage. Great job, Infinity Ward. Last, I like the clan setup, how that works. Being able to invite someone to your clan in-game was very useful, and being able to rank up your clan by just playing in a party together, not having to do clan wars. Now, the fun part, the cons, the negative shit. I don't know where to start, but I can say map design was poor. Had me feeling like I was playing Battlefield. Mark Rubin, what were you thinking? All the maps are huge. They all look like a natural disaster or nuke occurred on each, like, certain parts of the map. Just a bunch of piled destruction everywhere. It had me feeling like I was always looking for people to kill, as it was hard to find people, especially on the larger maps. It made it kind of difficult to play cranked. I was always forced to use ARs, LMGs, or snipers due to the big map design. I was only really able to run and gun on two maps, Octane and Freefall, which Freefall was the DLC, and both of those were my favorite. And the two smallest maps in the game. Maybe the next DLC or the first DLC, they'll have smaller maps. The next I didn't care for was the prestiging system, taking really long to rank up, having 10 different soldiers, having to re-unlock everything over and over for each soldier, having to spend what they call the squad points just for extra class setups because they only let you use 3 per soldier unless you spend more squad points. It was all just really annoying. And then the next part was the gun game. There wasn't really much gun skill to it. The health is low. I mean, jump shotting isn't effective. Drop shotting's still effective. I mean, it's like you can't turn on somebody. Once you're getting shot at, you're done. Plus, if you don't know where they're shooting you at, you're done. I mean, there's not really much gun skill. You just free fire and aim. And the last part is the spawn system, which was really broken. I mean, really broken. I spawn in front of enemies, next to enemies, in their spawn, just to die instantly. Like, you'll spawn and there'll be a guy right behind you and just shoot you in the back. It's really crazy. Hopefully they patch that. The other part was the game modes. I felt like they left out a lot of game modes. Um, they took out demolition, headquarters, capture the flag, which was weird. There's no regular search and destroy. There's only search and destroy and private match. But then they added weird stuff like infected. I mean, infected isn't really that serious to where you gotta have it in the game modes. I mean, I'd rather have search and destroy in there than infected. They keep search and rescue, which is like a mix with kill confirm. They have like hunted. They got free for all. I mean, just weird stuff. I thought the way this game is that they could at least like add a hard point. I know hard point wasn't like a huge fan favorite, but it was still good to have. And domination turned into like a camper fest, really campy. Um, and I think the 2 rounds that Black Ops 2 did for domination, how you switch sides, was kind of better. Because some maps, I feel like there was a spawn advantage where you first start off. And the spawns are just, like I said, really bad. Like my friend White Knight says, He just woke up and died, which means he just spawned and died. It was really terrible. I wasn't feeling that situation at all about the spawns. But pretty much that's my opinion for Call of Duty Ghosts. I'll be making a review for the competitive side of Ghosts. Props to Infinity Ward for actually making this game good and making it better than Black Ops 2. Till next time, this is Bless My Gun, aka Pork and Cheese, signing out.